Welcome to Matt Bajerski YouTube channel. How are you all doing today, guys? It's a beautiful, beautiful day today. Get a bit closer. This morning I started doing a live as I do most mornings in the village, and I came back and did about 10 or 15 minutes, something like that, meditation with the crystals. I do that often, but I've never shared this with anybody, I don't think, only with people who come to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. So I'm going to share this with you now, and I'm going to explain why I do this. When you're stressed, when you're stressed, there were certain things that people were using to de-stress, and one of them was a ball that they would squeeze. And a lot of businessmen used to use that, and you'd see it in films, that they'd be squeezing the ball because they wanted to get rid of the stress and the tension. Well, if you imagine that your body, your energetic field, is filled with amazing information, and to be able to utilize that information, you have to pinpoint certain energetic emotions and understand them, which means that you have to get to a place in your alpha or your psychic, your intuition. You have to get into that place and start to understand it. So you have to work on that. So what I began to do many years ago was practice the art of understanding energy. And I realized that one of the things that were working really well was when I was playing with my crystals. Just when they were around my neck, I'd hold them and start to feel different kinds of energetic feelings, emotions, things what were happening with the crystal and what they were doing to me, and my emotions were changing. So it was quite fascinating that most of my exercise, most of my practice, most of my homework was working with crystals. That was the most profound moment of the years that I was working. So I realized I was doing something. I thought, I'm going to share this with people, which I totally never thought about doing. So maybe today I'm going to share this practice with you, see if you like it. So I have a little bag, and I normally have 3 and 3 crystals in each hand, so that's 6. I normally have 6 crystals when I'm doing this practice. So I'm going to show you what I've got first of all. I'll show you what I have here. So here's my beautiful crystals. So as you can see, there's a few different ones here that I just randomly chose. Absolutely brilliant choice, by the way. That was just by accident. So a beautiful Silicon Valley, blue apatite, I believe, black moonstone or feldspar, labradorite. So anyway, let me just randomly, let's do this randomly. First, this is why it's nice to have spheres. The balls, the polished balls are great, because you can start by just rotating your hand with the balls and then grab 3 and 3. When you grab 3 and 3, I always do it with my eyes closed because I can see more. Grab 3 and 3. What you'll find is the natural hand will grab one of them. So it doesn't matter how you do it, you'll always be grabbing one. Okay? So as I start to go into a deeper feeling, what happens is my mind starts to attune to the frequency, the vibration of the wave that each crystal gives. Now, you can safely say that the other 2 crystals are giving off the same information. It's true, they are. And your body is feeling that. But when you place your two fingers, which is a thumb and the first finger, just like mala beads, radrushka beads, if you put your fingers on them and feel them, there is some kind of energetic, stronger wave that is felt than just in your palms at that given moment. It's almost like you're touching something to feel. So, first of all, as I'm just gently rolling my fingers like this, I'm picking up, and the sensors within my fingers and my fingertips are feeling this energetic electrical current running through my body. And now my brain is trying to process it. My heart is trying to understand and feel what the brain is saying. It's trying to come up with explanations to what I'm feeling. So I might do that for, I don't know, and I do it just gently like this. I don't know, 5-10 minutes. And then I would move that away and go on to the next one, knowing that the one in the middle is the one that I've just finished working on. And when I finish with that, I will then go and bring these. So I work randomly, and from that moment on, I will just randomly choose any of them without knowing which one it is, and then continue randomly. Okay. So what's happening when I'm doing this is I'm attuning to frequency of different crystals. So wherever the crystal was dug from, it has its own frequency. Makes sense. So what is that frequency? So what I'm trying to do is understand what I'm feeling from this crystal. So in that feeling, you get information. And you have to now break down that information and understand what that information is. This is how you're working your alpha. It's like exercising. It's like pumping iron to become stronger. So make that muscle stronger so you understand. Eventually, if you keep doing this, you will be so attuned to energy that you can touch somebody and know where they're in pain. You can feel somebody by being in their aura field and knowing if they're in a good mood, bad mood, if anything's wrong with them physically and emotionally. You can get to that state of being because you've worked on that muscle. So getting back to these, I would carry 6 around with me more often than not. When I first started, I had normally 6, and this was my practice. And this practice helps you attune to different frequencies at any given moment. There's a reason why I'm touching 2, because what I'm trying to do is separate this one from this one instead of it all being overwhelming. So what I'm practicing really is the art of seeing individual, feeling individual, and understanding individual frequency, energy in this crystal and this crystal. And then I trace that energy and feel where it's going and what it's doing. So why would I do that? Well, I noticed when I was doing this, I became far stronger when I was in the company of people. So what you find is that because your intuition works stronger, your alpha becomes more powerful. It identifies certain things before you get triggered. So you understand that energetic field and you understand why they're giving off that energy, why they're angry, why they're sad, and you're feeling that, and then you're going deeper into why. Why did that happen? What can we do to help it? If you don't use this technique, then you might get caught up in feeling that's upsetting you, or they're not very nice, or so what you're doing is you're becoming heightenedly stronger towards emotion, energy, frequency, and all of that vibration that sometimes can get you upset, sad, angry. But if you are fully working on yourself, if you're working on energy, feels, emotions, understanding different kinds of crystals, it builds up a muscle for you to understand that everything vibrates. Everything is a vibration, no matter if it's a sadness, happiness, guilt, loss of somebody, whether it's within a crystal, doesn't matter. It's all energetic, energy, feels, vibrations. And if you can pick up them by practicing, this is a great way of practicing. My other way of practicing was doing healing sessions. So I could feel energy on people, and there might have been 6 or 7 different energetic waves being kicked off one client. And I can feel that and work on that and heal it and understand it, and then go to the next one and to the next one. But if you're with somebody who's screaming and going crazy, you might think, oh, this is all too much. And it probably is to most people. But to me, I didn't allow that to affect me. I lie my client down, and if they're screaming and crying, I just tackle one thing at a time. Once that's done, move to the next one. Once that's done, move to the next one. So we heal instead of feeling that it's all overwhelming and too much. So this is a great practice, literally a great practice to do on a daily basis. Morning, night, afternoon, it's a great practice. It's just like using mala beads, but with this, they're different frequencies. So you're learning to feel different frequencies. And by doing that, at the same time, you've got 6 balls, all creating, all blasting waves into you. And now you're separating them and feeling them all and understanding them and putting them into certain places and saying, okay, I get that, I understand that. Wow, this is great, this is good for that, I can feel it. And all of a sudden you start to realize, wow, there's so much that we don't know about our gift, our skills. And when we can tap into that, everything becomes so much more clear when you walk out of your door. Things become easier to understand. You can drive and you can have conversations and you can see things happening well before it happens. And wow, how did you see that? How did you see that coming? Because you are strengthening your alpha. You are strengthening your spiritual awareness. So this is a great gift that I share with you, a secret that helped me to attune to vibration and understand people, understand pain, understand love, understand suffering, understand abuse, understand all of the physical stuff that we go through. And you know, it's as simple as, people used to say, why do you do that? And I say, you know what? You look at me and you laugh at me doing things like that. And I said, but you know, I can tell you after doing this what's wrong with my body. I can tell you what's wrong with other people's body. And they'd laugh and say, how do you know that? I said, because when you attune to something beyond eating, drinking, sleeping and working, then you start to pick things up and wow, I didn't realize that. And it's the subtle things. You go into a subtle energy. You go into this profound but very subtle. And most people just don't get it because they're all intoxicated in poisons and they're all drinking alcohol. They all feel rubbish. They're all working too much. They're all out of their mind. They're all, trapped. But when you do something as gentle as this, it has profound ripple effect to your life and to your health and to your healing. Surprising what you get out of half an hour of playing with crystals, because you're not playing with them. You're getting to know them. And as you get to know them, they get to know you and they give to you. And through giving to you and from you receiving, through you feeling, you become stronger and more powerful. And absolutely works amazing. So these are basically my crystals and I love them with all my heart. What I'm going to do is these 6 crystals, I'm going to take a photo of them and I'm going to offer these on my website. In fact, I'm not going to put this video up just yet until I do it. I'll have a word with the girls. And what I'm going to do is pick out exactly these 6 crystals that I like to work with, right? And I'm going to put them on the website, and I'm going to put them at half price. So you're going to get them at half price with free delivery. And in about 2 weeks from now, we're going to do a 1-hour meditation with these crystals together, and we're going to work it together. And when you get them, if you buy them, start practicing with them. If you've already got 6 crystals, don't need to, but that's what I'm going to do today, I think. So I'm going to go and choose some of these, exactly 6 of these at the office, put them into bags like that, I don't know, maybe 10 or 20 of them, and then I'll put them on the website, so maybe a few of you might want to buy them, and then we'll do a lovely meditation on YouTube with these, and we'll strengthen our alpha, we'll strengthen our intuition. That's what we'll do. So have a beautiful day, guys, whatever you're doing. It's 12:30 now here in sunny Spain. I need to get on with some work. I need to bag some teas up again because they're nearly all sold out. Thank you for your messages. I'm loving it. I've just drunk some right now. I drink it cold actually now. And that's beautiful. It's working great for me. And yeah, my body feels amazing. Never felt better in my life. So thank you, and I'm so glad you're enjoying the tea. Yeah, I actually stopped drinking at 10 o'clock. I finish at around about 8 now, 7 or 8. And yeah, I feel great. In the morning, I have my water, and then I have my tea, my medicine, and I feel great. Physically feel brilliant, really do. So have a great day, whatever you're doing. Thank you for going to markbajerski.com and buying your authentic crystals. Watch out for this special offer that I'm going to do at cost price. So hopefully you'll enjoy that. And work with me in a couple of weeks. Okay, have a great day.